Hello lettering friend, I'm Sarah from Ensign Insights. Today I'm going to show you 10 creative ideas to decorate your hand lettering journal. If you've started a hand lettering journal, you know it's such an amazing way to use your lettering for self-care and keep your progress all in one place. But the blank page can be really daunting, so these ideas will help you fill the page easily so you can get right to your lettering. Number one is stripes and waves. I'm using this as number one because it's so simple. All you need is brush pens, and it's a great way to kind of create a baseline for your letters. I use this all the time and I love it. I love that I can use all the colors that I want, the rainbow colors, and stripes in rainbow colors looks really good, really bright. And then it's just an easy way to fill up part of your page so that you can do some of your lettering, but you don't have to feel like your lettering has to fill up the entire page. First, just fill up your page with the colors and stripes, and then add your little words here and there. Number two is using lots of styles. So I like to fill my pages just with the lettering styles. I've done this a lot and I've shown you this before. This is when I was training for my half marathon, and each time I did a new milestone, I would letter in creative styles the number. But you could also do this with any other word. There are so many things you can do. It is an easy way to fill the page because you're just thinking of new styles to do, and it's a good creative practice because you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone to try and fill the entire page. And maybe sometimes you don't have a full quote that you want to letter, but you just have one word that you're fixating on, or you could even letter your name in multiple styles. You could do your name, you could do names of family members or friends, and it's just really great practice when you have no idea what else to letter, and it's an easy way to fill up the entire page. Number three is blocks. So you can add blocks or ovals underneath your letters and your words, and sometimes it can look like beads, or if you do the whole alphabet. I kind of was inspired by my alphabet beads, and there's just so many things you can do. It's a good way to do a longer quote. You don't have to worry about the composition. All you do is count the number of words you have and then draw that many blocks and then add your words into those blocks. So this is kind of a unique thing to do. You can use all kinds of colors, and it's fun to experiment with what kinds of pens you're going to use on top of your brush pens. Number four is stickers. This one totally makes me feel like I'm a little kid again. I've been having so much fun with stickers. I like to fill the outside to make a border. This one, I found these really pretty butterfly stickers, and then I just found whatever paper and a card even that matched to fill the entire page, and that was really fun. And then this one I used watercolor and stickers, and that one is going to come more later, so I will show you a little bit more about that one. And then this one I just made the border. Just wanted to show you different colors you can do. And this one is so much fun. It's a sticker collage, and I actually did this with my 2-year-old. I got out a bunch of stickers and I let her choose which ones she wanted to put on, and then I started filling up the page. We just had such a fun time, and then I wrote, "Love you, Mommy," because it's been so cute when she says that lately. This is a special page because it's a good memory. I may not want her to use my brush pens yet, but we can do stickers together. Number five is washi tape. This is a great way to use your stash of washi tape. I know I have a lot to go through, so I'm just showing you here. I just did some basic stripes. This was a set of washi tape that came together, so all the colors look good together, and then I added a word in between. So that's a really fun way to fill up an entire page. And then I did some really random stuff with this washi tape just to use some different kinds of washi tape. And then the other night I just went through my journal and just put in a bunch of washi tape in different borders and in the middle of the page and all different ways, using up different washi tape, just so when I go into my journal to fill it in, it feels like there's already something there. And then here was some washi tape that had some words on it, so I just made a page with it. It was kind of fun and different. Number 6 is getting a journal kit. So there are so many different kinds of journal kits on Etsy. I have one that I recently created, and mine is specific to a hand lettering journal. So there's going to be quotes in it. There are different pieces where you can fill it in with your lettering, or there are traceable quotes to practice tracing. And this one in particular is rainbow themed. So you're seeing just how I printed out the kit, and I cut it out and put it in the pages in different ways. That way, when I go into letter, there's already something there for me to start with. I have really been enjoying using this month, and I'll have to show you when I have completed it. And like I said, there are lots of journal kits on Etsy, so if you're looking for a very specific theme, you can definitely find something. Number 7 is the basic strokes. So you can actually use the basic strokes to decorate your page. I've talked about this before in my basic strokes video, and I shared this in the 30 days of intentional lettering challenge. But I am sharing it here because I just think it's such a fun way to practice the basic strokes while also filling a page in your journal and being able to use a quote. And it looks cute. You're getting good practice, so you're kind of tricking yourself into practicing the basic strokes. And it's a way that they don't have to be perfect and they still look good. So if you don't feel like adding doodles, maybe try adding basic strokes. Quick bonus, use a journal that's already decorated. So I have this one. This one was my very first hand lettering journal, and it has all kinds of little designs in it. It was a really random find. I was able to find it on Amazon, so I will link to it. And I love this idea. So this is one I just barely found recently. I haven't even started using it yet, but I got so excited when I found it. I had to have it, and I probably will make a full video just about this because I am so excited about it. It's already printed with watercolor designs and all these cute little designs in it, and I just cannot wait to add my lettering to it. This is great if you don't want to do anything but your lettering and your brush pens. It's already done for you. This was from Amazon. I will link to it below. Number 8 is watercolor. So I actually started a watercolor journal, and I really like that with watercolor you can add all kinds of different backgrounds and then just add your lettering on top. So I do have a Skillshare class with some unique rainbow backgrounds if you want to add some watercolor to your journal. You can get a specific watercolor notebook that's going to do a lot better for if you're using watercolor. It's not the best for your really nice brush pens, but you can use watercolor in Archer and Olive notebooks or other thicker page notebooks just a little bit. It's not going to have the same texture as watercolor paper, but it does work a little bit. So here's this page again. I started with the watercolor and I just added all different shapes and blobs and stripes, and then I went in with the stickers and added them later. I chose the colors of watercolor that would match this sticker set, and I really love how it turned out. And then I added my words at the top just wherever they fit. So this is an idea of how just fill your page first and then look for where to fill your quote. For this page, I did watercolor for the rainbow, and then I found these cute little fruit pieces in the sequin section at Michael's, and they're so cute. I love them so much, so I had to share with you. Number 9 is a mini journal, and I have been making a lot of these lately. I did a video about it last week, so I will link to that below. But basically, this is such a fun little interactive thing to add to your journal. And it can also be its own standalone journal. Here's the really quick version of how to fold it. Fold it hamburger style, and then fold the bottom edges up to the center fold so you have a little accordion, and then fold it hot dog style, and then open it back up, fold it hamburger style, and cut the very center, and then glue the insides and fold it over into a journal. And this is how it might look if you add it to your journal. I just used a paper clip to close it, and then I used a collection of quotes about when you're worried. So flipping through, I can look through this anytime that I want to look through and remember when I'm worried, and it gives me a little bit of calm, and I can look back at my lettering. And by the way, I made a free mini course. If you want to make a mini lettering journal with me, you'll learn the basics of lettering while also making this cute little journal in a free 5-day course. So I hope you'll join me there. I'll leave that linked below. And next I did a variation of the mini journal. So I folded it all the same, and then I cut it in half all the way down the middle and glued those two together. And then I glued them into my journal so that it's like a little pop out, and I did the quote all the way down. So I don't know, I think it needs a little tweaking to make it just right, but it's kind of another fun interactive thing to have in your journal and a cute little creative way to use your lettering. Like I said, I have a full video about this, so just a quick view of this little journal to show you that you can actually make a full journal, a full mini journal with lots of pages by sticking several mini journals together. So that could be a fun way to make your own journal with whatever paper you want. Number 10 is a collage, and I have been loving this lately. It does take a little more time, so it's not something I can do every single day, but it is so much fun. I used these little pieces of rainbow pictures that I found on Etsy, and I cut them into little pieces to make this full collage. I think I'll do a full video about it. Let me know if you want to see more about it, because I can't even tell you how much fun I was having laying this all out and then adding my lettering to it. Oh, and I even just love looking at all of the little pieces in the collage. There's so much to it. And to remind you, you can do this with stickers. You don't have to have something fancy that you cut out. Here's another collage example, which is leaning towards a junk journal idea. My husband and I love doing the exit escape room boxes. So this one had all of these little pieces in it, and I decided to glue it together. The Cursed Labyrinth is this one. We really loved it. I highly recommend these boxes if you haven't tried them yet. I hope one of these ideas inspired you today. I'd love to hear which one you're most excited to try. I just love how a hand lettering journal can help you keep memories, practice your hand lettering, and get creative. If you want to see more about the mini journal, I'll leave that video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.